Welcome to the Quadruple U podcast presented by Wei and Wig of grade 12 journalism class. Okay, so today we will interview our school music maestro, Mr. Jean Brazil Rubriano.
Yes.
We will interview him about his decision in starting his music career path. Without wasting time, let's start with the first question.
Okay.
So we have the first question, and it is, what inspired you to pursue the musical field?
Okay. Actually, it's not about part of it is inspiration. Because it's not actually purely comes from you get inspired. In my case, it comes from, I think, the innate passion. Yeah, because
Passion.
well, I grew up with music environment because my dad used to be a musician. So back when I was very young, yeah, childhood experiences, like you grow up with the cousins, the clan, the family is actually playing instruments. Then I get oriented with it. Sometimes my dad would bring us to their band rehearsals, yeah, and then most of the time he would play like vinyl records about from classical to jazz. I actually remember him always playing this album, The Sound of Music. That's where I started, and then some Beethoven's, the Queen, Santana, everything to Frank Sinatra and jazz artists. So I think it's the passion that grew within me. Like when you have the passion, it's like you don't have a choice but to choose that career because it's in your blood. It's like you don't have a choice but to like it. You have that innate passion.
Okay. So next question is, what is your greatest challenge in this field? Challenges.
Okay. I started my just to give you a background. I learned music like it's self-study. Yeah, I studied it by myself, and then my dad would me and my twin brother, like learn how to play within ourselves. Then our dad would just give us some guide, but he never really sit down and then teach us. So I started self-study, and then that's the start of some challenges along the way when you try to get something that you want in your mind. Okay, and then you don't have it. So in other words, I started studying formal study when I was in college, like in the conservatory. So there, one of the challenges I've encountered is we're not really that I could say rich or well off, so I could not afford studies. So those are one of the great challenges. Okay, that's number one. And then I think the second one is within that span of the study itself. It's like when I went to the conservatory, I thought I knew everything already, but I was wrong. I think I have had a lot to learn. Yeah, so those are the challenges. It's really hard to study music, even if you have that talent already. Yeah.
So our third question is, how long did it take you to study
Mhm.
in your case?
Actually, the course, the Bachelor of Music, it's a 4-year course. But I took it, I think, 6 years.
6
Yeah.
years. Wow,
Yeah.
wait, 6 years is it's like doctor or something.
Yeah. Well, because of that challenges along the way, it's like, it's connected to that. When you cannot afford to get all the subjects per semester for your school year, so you need to just choose some of the important subjects, and then you need to take some of those who left behind later on when you could afford it already. Yeah.
Okay. So another next question is, what do you enjoy the most while studying in this field? Enjoying the most.
Okay. Yeah. Well, since it's my passion, so I really had a great time enjoying that particular course because I get to learn everything that I want. Yeah, I get to have that the fulfillment of my dream, that passion. Yeah, and then when I learned to particularly read notes and have that formal lesson in piano, then I enjoyed really much. Like, I could play by myself, just reading any piece that I haven't played yet before. So those are the things that made it more enjoyable. Yeah.
Okay. So despite this being your passion, were there ever times where you feel like tired or discouraged in the process?
Tired, I think that's part of it, but discouraged, no, because like in connection to the previous question, like I enjoyed it much, like because if you enjoy what you do, you would never get tired, or you would never get discouraged to do it. You just keep on doing it if you have that passion, if you really like what you're doing. Back then, it's like aside from that studies, I get to play like for gigs, something like that, to perform in
Gigs.
concerts,
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. So, what keep you motivated to
Yeah.
play?
The motivation, it's an inner motivation, like from the passion. And then I feel much motivated when finally the school have seen my talent and awarded me with a scholarship until I finished. Yeah.
So aside from music, what other fields would you have chosen if you didn't choose this one?
Back then when I was in high school, I was actually dreaming to be a dentist.
Oh, dentist.
That's my first dream, actually, to be a dentist. But since I have told you we're broke and we're not that well off, so it's a medicine course, so we could not afford it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, besides studying, do you do anything else?
Yeah, it's still in line with the music, of course. I do teach outside school, like tutorials, and then I put up my own choir. It's a church choir. Yeah, it's like a rewarding service to the community. And then the gigs, like you play. I enjoy really. I really enjoy playing the gigs at night in the bar. Those kinds of things. The like occasions, banquets, weddings, some kind of that. So, yeah.
Okay, so how would you rate or describe the overall experience in this?
I think it's actually like 60% challenges and some hardships also, and it's 100% a rewarding experience, a great experience. And if you would, if I would see myself now, it's like it's a really a rewarding thing. Yep.
Okay. And so here comes with the last question. What message do you have for the later generation who want to pursue the same path as yours?
Yeah, okay. So this is not only for those who want to do what I did or take my path, the course that I got or I studied. This is for all the future generations. I think number one is you need to do what you like. You need to get that something that you really want. Don't choose a course that, well, I don't have I don't have anything with the decision of the parents. So sometimes they choose for us. They decide for us. If you could avoid that, please avoid. You need to do what you like. You need to get what you like, and then keep that passion from growing, and then nurture yourself. And then like for the musicians out there who wants to pursue the course or the career, the key is practice. Yeah, it's an eternal practice. Yeah, even if you're professional already, if you're a musician, you need to practice. I could see that I'm a slave of the art. I need to practice it. Otherwise, it would deteriorate. The skill is actually deteriorating if you don't practice. So, yeah, that's it.
Okay, thank you.
So, this is all for our Quadruple U podcast with Mr. James as our interviewee. We're grateful to Mr. James for giving us a great opportunity to interview him.
And this is Quadruple U podcast, and thank you for listening.
All right.
Bye, everyone.
Okay, thank you.